children, cats and kittens, boys and girls. I am Carmenor, and I hope all is war and well in your world. I'm here to entertain, maybe make you laugh, perhaps a smile or two. But if you'd rather go watch someone else, then I can't blame you.
Ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, I'm Carbonor. Welcome to my channel. I know I've taken a few days off here and I apologize for that. But you know, we had some big shit going on this week and I couldn't really focus on playing games, but I did try to keep up with the wrestling. I know I got behind a little on that, but you know, I apologize. Hope you can forgive me. Of course, it's Friday, so here we are, Fall Guys. And I have a Fortnite coming up later, but it's the continuation, sort of last week's episode. So, yeah. I hope all is warm and well in your world, by the way. I know you know, see, it's hard. I don't want to alienate anybody who might stumble upon my channel. So it's hard talking about this without pissing somebody off, most likely. So, but yes, I genuinely do hope all is warm and well in your world. And if it's not, it's okay. Calm down. You will be fine. Now let's get to playing. But you know, I'm a person who has I have a cigarette in my mouth right now, so I apologize about my muffled voice, and I'm trying to pop my fingers because my knuckles seriously need popping right now. But legitimately, I have followed politics from my earliest memories. I don't know why. I just have. It's been one of those things that I was just interested in. When I was like 5 years old, you know, just old enough to be fucking outside alone, and this was, this was when I was a kid, so this was 50 fucking years ago. I can't hear it. Okay. I can't hear the game. Oh shit. So it was safe, I mean, fuck, dude. Oh shit, I just got a trophy. Big bully. I don't know what I did, but okay. But me and my friend used to just get on our bikes and ride, like our 10 speeds, and ride fucking miles, dude, to the mall. To the fucking mall. It was miles from our house, and it was nothing. And our parents didn't know where the fuck we were. Didn't know where the fuck we were going. We were just like, hey, we'll be back later. And it was okay. And everything was fine. You can't do that now. But of course, the strange thing is that, oh shit, I was the last person. The strange thing is that people were saying that back then, because remember the Satanic Panic. I grew up during the Satanic Panic, and there wasn't no panic. It was all bullshit. More shit fabricated by the media that fucking soccer moms and fucking parents overreacted to. Because, oh my god, my precious baby. God, it's just like, come on. Get real. There's not me and my friends were like, there are not roving bands of fucking Satanists out there just looking for any fucking child they can find, okay? They did not suddenly become that fucking prevalent. Oh, stop it. What parts of these are supposed to... Shit. So the green is gonna stay, I'm assuming. I'm hoping. Away from me, people. No! Nope, I don't want to go that way. Nope, don't want to go that way. No! Nope. Okay. My skills paid off on that one. I wish I could remember the point that I was trying to make. Oh yeah, following politics. That's where it started. But yes, I was a little kid. Now I remember. Yeah. See, okay, circle back. Because I would go around the neighborhood. Because there were a lot of old widows in my neighborhood. Old ladies, you know. And I would go and just hang out with them and drink coffee. Yes, I have drank coffee since I was 5 years old. And we would eat Fig Newtons and read the USA Today. And I would genuinely worry about shit that was happening, about the world events and stuff. Nope, that's the button. Shit. Nothing. I just want another trophy or something. Where does the egg go? Egg must go over to the other side. You are not getting my egg. No. No! My egg. I will at least score a point. My egg. Get away from my egg. Now you cost it for both of us. Are you happy? Are you happy now? You feel proud? See? My egg. No! An egg. Egg. Egg, man. Egg. Oh no. Defeated. Broken. Beaten. I have lost. So it's, you know, it's something, I don't know. Maybe I'm uniquely prepared to deal with because I've been dealing with it for like almost 50 years of my 50 years on Earth. So maybe that has something to do with the fact that, you know, all these, oh wait, why am I still here? All these young people just can't handle disappointment, and it's like this is the way it works. This is how politics work. Sometimes one side is in power, sometimes the other side is in power. That's how it fucking works. There's checks and fucking balances to make sure neither side goes absolutely fucking apeshit. But that doesn't mean that there's not shit that you might think, oh my god, how are they doing that are completely legal, and not only legal, necessary. Like the gutting that Elon Musk is about to do to bureaucracy, overspending, and bullshit. It's gonna boggle your mind how much shit you didn't realize is on our shoulders and doesn't need to be. I'm not trying to get political here. I'm so sorry. It's just, God damn it. God damn it. It's, see, the fucking suck ass part is there was a time when you could be political and you might ruffle somebody's feathers, but they didn't lose their fucking mind just because they were hearing somebody with a difference of fucking opinion. That's all it is. It's just a difference of fucking opinion. You think it should be run one way, I think it should be run a different way. And it goes back and forth as to which one of us has the authority to make fucking rules. Part of a democracy is that supposedly that you have, you know, some people like to talk about a whole lot about democracy and how important it is. Part of a democracy is that sometimes the sentiment of the people changes, and therefore the laws will reflect that. That's it. I'm not, you know. And there was a time that you could talk about, you could have best friends. I know this. I've been conservative. I'm just gonna say it. Okay, there it is. I came out. I'm coming out conservative. I have been conservative as long as I can fucking remember. Legitimately. I have been conservative as since I was that little fucking kid eating Fig Newtons and drinking fucking coffee with the old women in my fucking neighborhood. Okay? This is what I am. I am a conservative. And my entire life, the vast majority of my friends have not been in any way, shape, or form conservative. When I was in high school, I hung out with the metalheads, the punk rockers, the skateboarders, the potheads. That was my people. That's who I fucking hung out with. Those were my fucking crew, my best fucking friend. They loved me, I loved them, we were fucking awesome. And we knew we had different opinions about politics. We just didn't discuss those things. And when we did, we didn't lose our goddamn minds. We just had open fucking dialogue, and afterwards we were like, hey, you want to go grab a beer? You want to go fucking smoke a joint? You want to go what the fuck ever? And that's not possible now, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why. It is not how you politically believe is not the end-all, be-all of who you are as a human fucking being. Nothing is. Nothing is. There are so many facets of what makes you a person, and how you believe politically is just a sliver of that. As is where you like to put your private parts. As is the color of your skin. There are so many other factors that make you who you are. If you are just going off of those fucking surface things, then you are a shallow fucking human being. You are. I'm sorry if that offends you. But if that's as deep as you look into somebody, then you are a shallow motherfucker. You know? I legitimately have lost friends because of Donald Trump. I have legitimately lost friends. Friends that would have fucking absolutely gone head over heels for that man if he had just run as a Democrat. If he had run as a Democrat, they would have loved the way he wanted to fucking gut the government, and the way he wanted to cut this and cut that and give us our shit back and all that. They would have fucking loved it. But because he decided to run as a Republican, they fucking hated him. And I lost fucking friends over it. I left Facebook. I left all social media for fucking years. Not because I was afraid. It was because I got tired. I got tired of literally every day getting attacked by every goddamn body on those fucking sites just for posting a fucking meme. I got so goddamn tired of just the constant fucking battle. It's like, God damn, Jesus Christ, will you just fucking chill? And it's only very fucking recently, like maybe halfway through last year when I joined back to most everything. I don't even know what my accounts are on the stuff. I just did it because I knew I was going to be doing what I'm doing right now, which was starting the YouTube channel, and I thought, well, I might need to have a place to do all this stuff in case I get big and I have to start following fucking shit, you know. I'm not saying that I'm gonna be big. I'm not fucking anticipating that I'm going to be big. It's just that's you know, I've watched enough fucking YouTubers to know that you have to be connected here and you have to be connected there and you have to be connected there, and I'm not doing anything with them until I fucking absolutely fucking have to. So a part of me almost wishes that and hopes that nobody does start watching this shit, just so I don't have to start keeping up with that. And I'm fucking sorry that I'm ranting instead of playing this fucking game, but I have got shit on my chest, and I'm fucking, and finally I feel like I can start saying this. I'm not trying to gloat. God knows I could. God knows I fucking could. With what just happened, God knows I could fucking gloat. I don't want to fucking gloat. Okay? I don't want to gloat. I just want people to fucking chill. Because the kind of division that is happening in this country, that one side is insisting upon with almost a religious fervor, is the kind of shit you see before stuff gets really bad. When you dehumanize an entire group of people, for whatever reason it is, for whatever purpose and however you have excused it in your brain, that is a precursor to something that you can't walk back from. Okay? I'm not being hyperbolic. Okay, I'm not. That's legitimately. When you have two groups of people who coexist and commingle, and one side one day says that the other side is evil and must be destroyed in order for us to survive, what does that lead to? When the other side is all they're saying is, hey, can we just follow the rules? Can we just follow the rules? Is that okay if we just follow the rules? And the other side says, no, you're evil and you must die now. I mean, you know, so I'm not gloating. I'm not gloating. But I finally feel like there's a level of vindication here, but I finally feel like that now I can talk about this kind of shit. That now I don't feel like I need to walk on eggshells because, okay? You know? And I guess getting back to that point of once there was able, you were able to have these differences of opinions. You know, I I knew most every celebrity in Hollywood did not share my political viewpoints. Some of the people, the actors, and actresses and writers and fucking directors and shit that I truly fucking looked up to and admired everything they fucking did, I knew they didn't share my viewpoint. They didn't share my philosophy on life, but I didn't care. It didn't matter. I could still, enjoy the work that those people did. And so I don't want to feel that I have to hide who I am as a person for fear of losing potential subscribers and people that might otherwise enjoy what I'm doing. But at the same time, fuck you for making me feel that way. For making me, I understand you're like, oh yeah, she was on the other foot. Now, nobody ever made you do that. You know? It and certainly nobody would try to absolutely destroy your life over it. As is the case of many YouTubers and streamers and shit. When they say something that is slightly out of whack and that really should be completely covered in free speech. I'm sorry. We used to have this thing. If you don't like what you're watching, if what somebody that you're watching is saying if what someone is saying that you're watching offends you, turn it the fuck off. Go to a different channel. Turn the radio dial. Click skip. Click block. You'll never fucking see it again. Why is that so fucking hard? Why do you have to try to erase the existence of the person who said it? I don't understand that mentality. Because if you take that mentality to the extreme, eventually there's going to be nobody left but you. Yeah, so an election happened. It happened. One side decimated the other. There's no sugarcoating it. There's no backing the way out of it. There's no any of the excuses that Democrats always love to use. The Republicans won the presidency. The Republicans won the Senate. The Republicans won the House. The Republicans have a majority in the Supreme Court. And the Republicans won a majority of the governorships. That is the world that we live in. If you cannot deal with that, I do not know what to tell you. I do not know what to tell you. Your life is not going to end. No one is going to come for you if you don't break the law. you will have more money. You will be able to afford things again. Okay. Now, some people might think, you should leave that out. You should just edit that part out. I mean, it was a perfect time. You weren't playing any game. You were, you were in the middle of doing something. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Because as I've said before, for some reason, Fall Guys and Fortnite is when I guess you get the most of me. You know what I'm saying? For some fucking reason, these two games, as I've said, I don't have to do a whole lot of thinking to play Fall Guys and Fortnite. So I can do a lot of I don't know. That's some shit that I just need to get off my chest. Because I just want everybody to get the fuck along again. And it's never gonna happen. We're too far gone. And it's a sad thing. It's a sad thing. I legitimately heard tonight at work. I've mentioned I work in a restaurant. I legitimately heard tonight at work. Because last night, and I guess this is just what we're talking about. We're just talking about this while we're playing this tonight. But it was funny. The Wednesday, right? So I go back to work, and it is that fucking place. I mean, it was a typical Wednesday night. We were busy. We were as busy as we ever kind of really are on a Wednesday. It wasn't that bad, but and you know, if you've ever worked in a restaurant, there is always just so much background noise. There's just so much white noise. People clinking this, glasses and fucking silverware, and the dishwasher is constantly going, and there's constant fucking chatter going, usually from the fucking servers. And the servers, they were so somber and so fucking quiet all night long. It was weird. It was weird. But tonight they let loose. I was outside smoking a cigarette for our regular our that time of night smoke break, right? And here they came. There was just a whole gaggle of them. Just fucking, oh my god. Just this one was just going off and off about how she had screamed at her fucking parents because they had dared to vote for him. Like, and I was just listening to this shit, just like, do you not understand how much of a basket case you sound like? You literally are threatening to disown your fucking parents because they voted for somebody that you don't fucking like. Do you not see how fucking narcissistic and insane you fucking are? That's what I wanted to say. But I was just sitting there thinking, and there were several other ones that they were just, oh my god! I guess it took a day for them to get full of rage. I guess they had to get to that stage of, mental diminishment. Diminishment. It was glorious. And I went back in. Yeah, I'm just talking about this. So basically, it's like this. If you don't want to subscribe to my channel because of my political beliefs, then fuck off. Seriously, fuck off. I'm not hiding it anymore. That's just it. If you don't like my politics, fuck off. I'm just me. I'm just me being me. And I'm sick of the bullshit. So, whatever. So, yeah. Yeah, they were fucking irate. All of them talking about wanting to move to Democrat states, of course. And I'm sitting there thinking, ain't nobody fucking stopping you. That's one of the great things about America. You are free to go wherever the fuck you want. As long as it's legal. If it's not legal, go fuck yourself. Why did I stop? Oh, this guy screwed me. No shit. That's a tough one. It's tough to get that when you're going fast. Why is it stopping me like that? That's dumb. So you know, I mean, I hate to say that. I want to give my channel the best chance it has at succeeding, but I'm not going to shy away from who I am. I'm going to speak my mind, and occasionally what's going to be on my mind might be fucking politics, and you know, it shouldn't be a big deal. I guess we're circling back to that original point. It shouldn't be a fucking big deal that my politics are not the same as yours. It should not be a big deal. Just, I mean, fuck. I watch the guys on the Watcher channel, you know, Shane and Ryan. I fucking love those guys. I know damn well they would probably hate me because of who I voted for. I don't care. They're entertaining as fuck, so I continue to watch them. And you know what's awesome about them? They don't fucking, occasionally they'll make a remark, but they don't try, they don't push it, you know? I guess you could say I'm pushing it right now, but I'm not meaning to. And besides, I mean, it's like, okay, we need to have these discussions. We need to have these discussions with each other. Hey, we're allowed to be different. We're allowed to be different. That's what makes this country great. See, we're not looking for a bunch of people who think alike but look different. We're looking for people that are different and have different experiences and different life journeys. That's what makes a good community. That's not oh, you have to be exactly like me or otherwise I have to destroy you. That's stupid. It's so counterproductive. You can't have a society like that because there are different answers to every problem. And you have to take those different answers and kind of mesh them about a little bit and come up with a mutually satisfying conclusion. Nothing's going to be perfect. Nothing's ever going to be perfect when you have more than one fucking human being. You're never going to have exact fucking consensus on anything. And eventually, the group that you decide to group, okay, these people are the most like me. Eventually, somebody's going to say, hey, you want to get pizza tonight? Yeah, let's get pizza. And they're all going to say sausage. And you're going to be like, who are these fucking freaks? Because you know that the true topping for pizza is, and always has been, and always will be, pepperoni. It is not sausage. But that's literally the truth, in a very microcosmed kind of way. eventually the group that you pair up with is going to say or do something that you're going to be like, wait a minute, I don't like that. And then that group's going to split. And then those two groups are going to split. That's as long, you know, I don't know. I'm going to put this episode out. I don't care. It is what it is. It is what it is. Land. Come on. I gotta get back in the rhythm of this. 4 days not doing this stuff is like, it's like, holy shit. Jumping back in it's been difficult once you get out of that rhythm. But you know, I was off Tuesday, and that's usually when I do, when I like record like fucking 10 episodes, basically for the week. Is what I've gotten it down to, is that I'll use my days off, record a bunch of videos, and then, uh, you know, publish them throughout the week. And Tuesday I was like, there's no fucking way. There's no way I'm gonna be able to game. I'm gonna be, my brain is gonna be some fucking where else. And I was correct. I was far too focused on other things. I don't know how the fuck I did that. Oh, that's not good. Going all crazy sideways. Fuck yeah. That dude's insane for trying that shit. This way it looks good. Looking good. I'm gonna get third fucking place. That's insane, dude. That's insane. I was, my mind and my spirit were at one. Why would you go for those? You're crazy. That's too much of a... Whoa! Yeah, that was unfortunate. We'll watch bracelets for a while. Oh, sorry. Sorry, bracelets. So yeah, I hope everything's warm and well in your world today. I think that was where it all initially set off, because I was wishing you a warm and you're well. Things are pretty good in mine. Hey, let's play some games. Oh shit. What's the purpose of this one? Oh, this is one of those. I don't like these. These are not my favorite. Fuck you. And now it went back the other way. You bastard! Fucking... Oh, everything sucks now. Shit. Oh, that's not good. You spin me over here. Fuck you, lot. You fucking bastard. Man, no! You suck! Who is fucking moving the lot? I don't like them. Hell yeah. Oh shit, I meant to get the He-Man and the Skeletor. Fucking hell. I missed the fucking Spider-Woman. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for that one. Oh my god, I love Spider-Woman. I think I mentioned before, probably in the Fortnite episode where I found that they had one, that I have the original Spider-Woman run, every issue. Thank you, every issue. I have a lot of shit like that. I have a lot of comic books. I think it's 5,000-ish, something like that. It's not. I mean, there's bigger collections for sure than mine, but mine is mine. I also have probably 3,000 different action figures and PVCs, miniatures, yeah, altogether it's probably about 3,000. I'm a massive collector. Eventually, I'm kind of like Gary from Nerdrotic. I have all this shit, but I don't have any of it. I used to, but it's a long story. I'll tell it. Why not? That's what Fall Guys and Fortnite's for, right? So, I've always collected this shit. My whole life, I've been a collector of toys, action figures, comic books. Comic books and sci-fi have been my eternal life. You know, since I and Kiss. Let's not forget Kiss, the band. As long as I can remember. Well, I've also always, as a little kid, would tinker with customizing my figures, repainting them, adding stuff to them, and as I grew up, I got more refined at that and actually have a knack and a talent for it, and discovered websites where other guys were doing stuff like that, which spurred me on, and I was on those sites for fucking years, and you would not believe some of the shit that I have made that's in my collection that are completely unique and no one else has. Oh, okay. Never mind. And I developed a very close friendship with this one guy. He was from Hawaii. His name, his first name was Kali'i. Kali'i. K-E-L. Apostrophe somewhere in there. He said his full name has 52 consonants in it one night. He told me the whole thing, and I was like, dude, we just called each other by our site names, which mine was Carbonor and his was Talon. So I was like, I'm just gonna call you Talon, dude. Which was cool. I mean, he was the closest friend I'd ever had that I'd never seen in person. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I loved that dude. But I had no doubt, neither one of us had any doubt that if we actually fucking needed each other and said, hey, can you come help me? We would have been on a fucking plane, you know, the next day to help the motherfucker. And shit went down in the site because the site rotated. This one site that we were on all the time, it rotated who was in charge of it. We rotated it. It was just a thing. Every few months it would switch off to somebody else. Somebody'd be like, I'm tired of this. I've been doing it for 6 months. I've been doing it for a year. You know, who wants to do it now? And it came up to a point to where it was me and him were in charge of it. And some of the other people who considered themselves, I guess, elite, but who weren't very talented at all at customizing, their stuff looked like absolute garbage, but they were more concerned about quantity over quality. So we got in charge of it. People didn't like what we were doing with it, and we were increasing the flow. We were increasing the traffic. We were increasing interaction because of what we were doing, right? And people didn't like it. So eventually that all fell apart because me and him were both like-minded, and we were like, fuck you. If you don't like it, fuck you. You didn't want to be in charge. You guys gave it to us to be in charge. You didn't want to do it anymore. You didn't want to put up with the shit. You didn't want to put up with putting up, you know, polls and fucking spotlights and fucking contests and shit like that. We did. So that fell apart. And then at the same time, I was beginning to lose interest in customizing because I'm a DC guy. So everything I was customizing was DC stuff. As I've said before, I was fucking 7 years. I bought every title that DC released. Every miniseries, every fucking special, every annual, everything for at least 7 years. 7 years straight. So that was everything I made. Some of the most obscure fucking DC characters that fucking appeared in like maybe one panel of something, I would have a figure of because I'd be like, that's fucking awesome. I was big in doing lanterns because my thing was I always tried to steer clear because in the end I always want the actual official figure as the representation of that character, right? So I'm not going to make my own Superman. I'm not going to make my own Batman because I want the official representation. So I tried to steer clear of characters that might possibly be made. So that's why I would go for lanterns because at the time there were like 3,200, I think I'm right in that number, lantern, because there were 2 per sector and there's 1,600 sectors if I'm not mistaken. It might be 1,800. But I think it's either 16 or 1800. So there were 3,200 fucking lanterns. So I was like, okay, I think I'm safe. I don't think they're going to make a whole lot of those. But the DC had said that they were going to do another reboot and do the new 52, and I was just like, oh, fuck that. I was so fucking furious because they had, as I've said before, they had built such a cohesive and tight universe, and it was so much depth, so much richness, so much fucking, oh my god, it was just fucking incredible. And they were just gonna shit can it, and I was like, no. So those things were happening, and I was really starting to dwindle in my passion for customizing. And then because that site went down, I lost contact with Talon, right? And the next thing I had heard, it was extremely sudden. I can't remember what it was, but it was something about his heart, I believe. He was in the next, I mean, literally, it was just, I lost contact with him for maybe a month or two, and he was in the hospital with days to live. And so that's why I don't customize action figures anymore. Yeah. But yeah, I have an enormous collection, and that's why my room is not complete, because I have all these things, and I would like to have them up all as display on display, but it's like all of this stuff was kind of dead to me before everything went woke, you know? So when everything went woke, it didn't hurt as much. It just pissed me off, you know? Because all the joy of it kind of went out when I lost my friend. Talon, wherever you are, man, you're still my brother, and I still love you, dude. If you'll notice, if you watch, you may not. Not many people watch this Fall Guys, the Fall Guys and Fortnite streams, which is kind of, I kind of hope that I because people, you know, I'm gonna tell you this so I can tell you something else. Okay, people love lore and creating lore on on streamers. I hear Fooster and Fist talk about that all the time, adding to the lore, you know. People, if I get start getting some people that follow me regularly and shit like that, and they start going back over my old stuff and watching it, they're gonna trip at how much about me is actually revealed on these stupid fucking Fortnite Fall Guys streams, which hardly, even out of the not very many amount of people that watch my shit to begin with, nobody fucking watches the Fall Guys and Fortnite streams. Oh shit. So people might go back and watch these and be like, oh my god, the shit that he talked about. He fucking had fucking psychological fucking sessions. But where was I going with that? But if you'll notice, if you do watch my stuff and you've seen any of the wrestling videos, you'll notice that I'm in the CTW. Carbonor is a character. He's not been around since the very beginning because it kind of feels weird now that I'm in it. But it's sort of a Vince McMahon sort of thing. I own the CTW and I wrestle in the CTW. You know what I'm saying? But if you'll notice, my partner is Talon. That's bullshit. You assholes. Robbed. So he lives on, not just in my heart, but he's going to live on forever in my YouTube channel. I guess as long as YouTube leaves it up. I mean, I try not to break any rules. I'm pretty careful. So, hold on. Wow, I was ranting for a while. We're already at 55 minutes. Okay, we're going to do one more go through. But so I guess that kind of makes me feel good that I'm just now kind of considering that his memory lives on. And I used to have pictures of him that he had posted, you know, because I saved shit like from the site. I had pictures of him. I probably had them on one of my old phones that God knows where it is or how I would get the pictures off of it to begin with. So I wasn't able to use his face, which sucks. I had to scour fucking Google trying to find a Hawaiian face that was somewhat similar to his. That was the best that I could do. And I can't remember. I know he had some tattoos. Not big ones, not like a sleeve or anything like that, but he had one or two that I wish to God I could remember what they looked like, what they were. So I could add those to his character just to make it as, you know, as much like him as I can. But I don't have such things. I had to do what I could do. But that creates the lore of Carbonor and Talon, the CTW tag team partners. Fuck you. How about that? I'm not a fan. Yeah, that didn't work. I'm not a fan of that fan. Let's try a different way. What's that? The definition of insanity? Trying the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Yeah. Let's look at that. Look how much more successful we were. Oh, are you guys like blocking the line? Now, if that wasn't an analogy for life right there. If you keep trying the same thing and you keep failing, try something different. Maybe I could do that. Maybe I could start telling the stories of the CTW characters on the Fall Guys thing. Wouldn't that be a trip? That might make the few people that watch these more interested in watching my wrestling things and give those people a reason to watch something else. Like, hey, if you want to know the behind the scenes story, you got to go to Fall Guys. Because I have backstories on the vast majority of them. Some of them are pretty intricate. The Circle, their story is growing. If you don't know who the Circle is, I'll tell you who the Circle is. The Circle is a group a stable of wrestlers in the CTW, female wrestlers, who are also a metal band. Yes, I said a metal band. And why their story is growing. Firstly, the leader of the group, who is also the lead singer and the bass player of the group, is Winter's Lane. Winter's Lane is the first female character that I ever made in a wrestling game after they finally allowed you to start making females. So she's big shit. She's one of the originals. She's been around a long time. And a few years ago, like a few games ago, I decided that, yeah, she's in a metal band. And then a couple of the games after that, I thought, and she convinced her bandmates to join her in the Wrestling Federation. And then I decided, I thought for a while they were just going to be a three-piece band, but then I was like, no, they need to be, I thought, yay, they need to be a four-piece. So I was like, and the lead guitarist, they couldn't convince to do it until just now, which will be the next season of the CTW Women's Federation. She will finally make her appearance. But again, if you watch the wrestling videos, in the beginning, I tried there for a couple of weeks to do some royalty-free music from this one site. I can't remember what it was called. They said, and they said, hey, yeah, our stuff, yeah, you can use our stuff, don't worry about it. And I was like, well, that's awesome. So I used all their stuff, and then I got copyright claimed on all of it, and went to their site, and they were like, yeah, just fill out this paperwork and hand it in, and it'll be completely okay. And I was like, well, no, what? I was like, I don't want to be doing that for every week for like probably, you know, it would probably be somewhere around 30 to 40 fucking, what am I doing? What? I don't understand this one. How did... And then I get... Oh, okay. I don't understand at all. But, alright. Okay. And now I hit the red ones, right? No, I don't hit the red ones. Now I hit the yellow ones. Where's the yellow one? I don't know how he suddenly got 6 fucking points. Okay. Yeah, I had no fucking clue what I was doing on that one. But anyway, so that didn't work. If you'll go back to like the beginning of those, you'll see like, I think there was like a month there where they're all copywritten because of that. So I was like, so I started dabbling in some of the AI music makers and wrote a couple of songs for a couple of characters and was like, this is really cool. And then I remembered the Circle and I was like, oh yeah, they're a metal band. So I took, like I've said, I think I've said somewhere before, I used to be a singer, songwriter, and I think it was 4 different bands I've been in my youth. So I have like a telephone book full of fucking lyrics you know, thick, old school telephone thick book. So I was like, let me see if I can work some of my lyrics through this app and make it a female. Oh no, I'm done. And make it a female's voice. And I've got some really badass music. There is actually a video that's a sea of just music. You know, it's not like a video. It's one of those, you know, where the title of the song pops up while you listen to the song. You listen to your music on YouTube that way. Of their first album, I've got it up right now. So their lore keeps growing because I keep writing music for them. They've got one CD out now. I'm working on the second one. So they've become pretty important for the CTW. So there's a little lore, little hidden lore in my channel. One day, long after I'm gone, somebody will be researching my channel and work everything together, and they'll be like, "Oh," it'll be like one of those note boards with the red yarn stringing things together. Anyway, if you made it this far, then you are the type of person that I want as a subscriber on my channel. That's the bottom line. If you made it to this point right now, if you are hearing these words that I speak, hit that motherfucking like button and hit that fucking subscribe button, because I want you in my circle. Let me just fucking say, because you are the type of person that can handle some bullshit and can put up with some stuff, and it's like, hey, roll with it, dude. Bottom line, thank you so much for making it this far. Thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. Check out those wrestling federations that I mentioned. I have the CTW. Consists of original characters I've been making for over 20 years. Excuse me. The men's division is Monday. The women's division is Wednesday. I also have the WTF, which consists of some of my favorite female celebrities of various genres. That's on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and both will have at least one pay-per-view a month towards the end of the month. Preferably on a Sunday. 99.9% of the time on a Sunday. And I've got plenty of other playlists. I'm getting back in it. Got the Fall Guys and Fortnite to post here because it's Friday. I'm late on the Thursday night live stream, so it's going to be probably the third one for Friday, and then I'm gonna get back in the swing of things and just popping them out, baby. Anyway, yeah, I rambled a little bit. I might have made some confessions. It's gonna hurt my chances to grow. If anybody even watches these videos, I don't think they do, so I might be safe just in that regard. But yeah, that just leaves me to say thank you once again very much. And I'm serious. If you've made it this far, hit that fucking subscribe button. Until next time, later.